Waiting.
Hello and welcome back to New York Outcast. This is a cover show for Rick. Rick's life as I see it. Not exactly sure how things are gonna go today. I had a little notice, but honestly, I was busy up until I just posted this earlier. So, joined here with Squibload. So I don't know if Squib wants to say hi to the crowd out there.
Hi, I'm checking you out here on the YouTube feed. You're coming in loud and clear.
Cool, cool. I got something right on the second try.
Hey, I called that a rehearsal. Really, that was.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you were just going. You sound like a natural. I'm like, why isn't anything happening?
Hey, what kind of YouTube show would it be without the technical difficulties, right? That's just how it goes. So, start off by saying we're joined out there. Gizzard Gary was in here first. We got the Tactical Fud, Defense Dad, some jerk from New York, AR Guns, Squibload. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip you there.
No, you should have said
Jerk from
some
New York
jerk.
again.
You should have said some jerk from North Carolina who lives in Michigan.
Yeah. All right. Well, he's out there too. Thanks for joining us, everybody. So, yeah, I was a little sidetracked last night, basically, and then had to run out of town this morning for like a 3 hour and change round trip, and I had to make that like 2 hours and change to make it back here on time with prep time. So, my apologies for not having a something lined up, but hopefully we can wing it. I figure Rick. Well, we all know Rick, so I could just come up with stuff to complain about a little bit, and we'll fill some things in. So, little joke there. No disrespect, Rick. So,
Well,
um,
that's okay. I'll disrespect him. We can go good cop, bad cop.
so let's see. Are we talking salads today? No, no. We could, but I think Squib would probably cut tail and run if we started talking salads. So I don't know. Let's see.
Potato salad. We got potato salad for dinner tonight. That's a salad.
It's not bad, as long as it's not runny. I hate that runny potato salad, runny macaroni, so any of that type of stuff. It's a no go for me.
I got it at the deli at the local mom and pop grocery store. It's the good stuff.
Mm,
It's to complement those hot dog sandwiches we'll be having.
okay, there you go. Yeah, I tried to get away with hot dogs the other night. The lady was like, "Hell no!" So she's like, "I'm not totally against them, but I don't want to eat them unless I have to." Basically, I was like, "All right, figured it's quick, easy. Throw some hot dogs, do some chips or something." But
Put some chili on there. You got chili dogs.
I know, but that don't even bring up chili. That's an issue. We can't even find the chili we like at the store anymore. So she's been freaking out about that. Last couple of times she made it, and it was actually pretty good. First time was pretty hot, which was funny because I could eat that. That's no problem, but she don't like hot like that. And I don't know what the hell she did, but that stuff was hot. Let me tell you. So it was good though. Uh, yeah. But yeah, chili's a bad touchy subject around here lately.
Now you're
Trying
giving me
to,
some ideas. I might chop up some jalapeno and serrano and put it in the chili. Put it
mm,
on my hot dogs. Yeah.
yeah, a little bit of kick. I mean, I like to still be able to taste food. That's the line. People are like, oh, hot, dump this on everything. No, not necessarily. Or add a bit, but I still like to taste my food. When you're dealing with crap food, I don't know, jail food, MREs, then yeah, dump the Frank's Red Hot on, do what you gotta do, But decent food, I spend a lot for I don't know, go out and spend 20 $20 for a meal or something, and then I can't even taste it. It just doesn't. Yeah, seems like a waste of money, I guess. I could have ate a chop steak and dumped A1 on it or something and saved myself money. You know what I mean? Bought some ammo.
I try to avoid ghost peppers, but
Mm.
a couple months ago I was at a party and the guy had some dip and he said it had ghost pepper and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to have that. And he called me out. So I had to, get my man card out and have some, is actually pretty good. He had put some garlic in there and a few other things, and it, you know how ghost pepper's got that aftertaste that's just terrible, just ruins it. Yeah, there it covered up the aftertaste, and it was hot and it was pretty good.
No, that's good, man. That's nice when things work out. Definitely. Um, should probably give an update, let people know. I don't mean to sidetrack us here off the pepper talk, I guess, but I believe Rick's cousin passed away, so that's why he's not here today. I think it was his cousin. He announced it last week, so it's public info or whatnot. But obviously, he's spending a day with the family, and probably at a get together and whatnot. So, uh, Ken, I'd say wish all them well if you can. Kind of sucks losing a family member, and even if you're not really close, it does, that ripple effect does affect people. So yeah, I wish them all well. Hopefully they're having a good evening or afternoon. But I see we got joined by Rich White out there. What's this? Damned if we know. Yeah. Let's see. What's she saying here? Yeah, I did take it like a champ. I should have done a video on that a while ago. So I think that's kind of like old news now. That one chip challenge. Yeah, I beat the snot out of that. I think. Afterward, I was told there was videos, all this. So I went around watching these videos, and I don't know what's up with these other people. Don't get me wrong, it was hot. It was real hot. But I don't know. Yeah, some of those videos are pretty interesting to watch if you're bored or whatnot with those. What is it? One chip challenge. Scary in some cases. Have you ever tried that, Squid?
Never heard of a one chip challenge.
Oh man. Like, I was gonna say, if you guys wanted to get together, some of you guys out there and do this, I'm in. I mean, I don't know, do like some kind of gentleman's bet or something, and let the crowd pick, who handled it the best or something. But we can all take one down live and see who can stand there the longest. I'm game, man.
I mean, if this stuff is really hot or nasty, I mean, can we have a chaser, like like a whiskey shot or something? Or
Well, I'd say let's if we get people actually interested, we'll come up with something, or let the crowd decide. I don't. It's fine with me. It's pretty bad. It's the oils that get you from the chip. So I will tell you that now. And don't be shocked if you got an emergency bathroom break, later that evening. So just putting it out there. I don't want to get too gross or graphic, but that stuff will run through you. Let me tell you. So, whew, and you'll know what it is. But we'll leave it at that. If you guys are in, anybody out there, we could do this. I'm sure it would be entertaining. Somebody's gonna cry, if not all of us. Well, not cry, but tear up a bit. Yeah, I think it was like you can't have a glass of water or something for, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend water anyway, but that's another story. You can't have anything for like 30 minutes or something like that. I think that's the challenge. So I got through that fine. Like I said, my first time, I'm not gonna lie, there was a little struggle to it. Things got some heat, but I was able to make it. So it can be done. I'm not the only one, I'm sure. So
the thing about appreciating hot and spicy food is gradually working your way up to it. You get outside of your comfort zone and you have something that's not mild, and oh man, they're coming for me. So you have something that's not mild anymore, but you don't have the hottest stuff, right? And it's uncomfortable, and maybe you gotta drink some milk or something afterward or whatnot. man, they're taking forever to get here. Just hurry up and arrest me, would you? So it's an ambulance. So you know how the mic picks up something down the street
I
instead of
know.
yeah. So anyhow,
Mhm.
yeah, you gradually work your way up. You know, and I mean it's not like you go from mild to hot to flaming hot to all that. You just over time you just get used to it, and then when you're having the really hot stuff, that that stuff that you had the first time that you thought was just killer, now all of a sudden you can practically drink that. It doesn't even bother you, and then you start to go from where you get the heat, but it's not bothering you, and now you can start tasting it, and then you start appreciating it. It's not an easy thing to do. You don't just jump in with both feet like some other things.
Mm. Mistress Darling out there saying she thinks the chips are about 7. I don't know if she just researched that or not. When I last looked into it, they're about $20 a pop. So not the most affordable thing, but mine was given to me by a friend. So man, I had no excuse not to do it. So maybe they have coming down or come down in price. Hopefully, because $20 a chip is a lot. I mean, I get it's a challenge thing and this and that, but still, damn. Uh, they put it in a nice box. I probably still got mine somewhere. I don't know. It's like a little coffin box, and it's pretty cool. But $20, you know, I don't know. I think they'd still make money selling them for $10, and people would probably buy twice as many, and hand them out to people as pranks and stuff. But again, maybe the prices have gone down. I don't know. But again, yeah, if you guys want to get in, let me know. What's up, Jay? Kojo joined us out there. Warsaw Patriot. We got Kevin in New York. Yeah, busy place, background noise. Well, we got replay, man. Only cost you $20 to replay it.
Yep.
Thank you, Kevin. So yeah, almost freaked out today in my travels. So it's coming along, and I was in an area where it drops down from like 55 down to like 40, and I see this kid on the side of the road. Was actually by a porch, and he's got like a I don't know, 1.5 foot long, 3 inch thick club looking thing. It's a tree branch, and he starts swinging, just going nuts on this. What I actually perceived to be a dog. It looked like a dog on the porch. Like I was freaked out, like about to hit the brakes. He'd pull over, start screaming at somebody's kid. Thank God I didn't, because as I got just a little closer, I realized it was a log, but the bark and everything looked like one of those little dogs, man, like the little curly dogs with the brown hair. Like I almost lost my shit and ended up in jail today. So, or at least, probably a fight with the kid's parents or something, because I'm running up on them, screaming at them. So, careful when you see things. It's not always what it seems.
Yeah,
but
just stay out of other people's business.
yeah, but I can't, man. Nah, man. I don't know. There's certain things, and that's just one of them. You don't just club a little dog that's chilling on the porch for the hell of it. I don't care if you're a screwed up kid, grown ass man. I got a problem with that. So, man, I just that's a no go. So, but at the same time, it ain't worth going to jail for, especially when you're wrong. So, thankfully, it didn't happen. But a little hairy though. Now, what's up with all these people doing 45 and a 55? Like, I don't know. I just, it blows my mind for no reason. Just slow rolling it everywhere. It's like whenever you got to be somewhere quick, everybody else is just going for a joyride, is what it seems like. So maybe it's just life today. Sorry, I'm pulling
It's a bunch of
coming out.
It's a bunch of senior citizens who are retired, milking the system for their tax-free Social Security, getting in our way while we're out trying to conduct business so we can generate tax revenue to pay that Social Security. I say just stay at home and quit stopping us from getting to where we need to be to make money to pay your bills, sir or ma'am.
I've seen a lot of people out. There was some garage sales, things like that today. Things were different. I wouldn't mind checking in. I mean, you never know, man. Might find that whole press and setup and everything sitting there for $50. I don't know. Take it. You know, that's what I'm looking for. So one of these days, everybody else gets the deals, but a lot of stuff like that I'm not even looking for when I stumble across, and I just can't say no. You know, like there's no reason not to buy something that cheap. You know what I mean? At that, I don't know. Yeah, with that type of profit margin or whatever, even if you're not going to use it or whatever. But I haven't found that guy yet. So I keep hearing about those guys, but we'll see. I think garage sales, in a sense, are a good way to go. Although I've stumbled across some where shit, it almost seems like they want a new price for some of this stuff. So
Yep, it's like going to the gun show.
it's crazy, man. Like, you know, I'm shocked they didn't charge me for parking out front of their house in some of these places, but a good time. I think the last time I went, I found like an old cigar box. I keep my change in, Dutch Master. So I know there's people out there like, oh, but you know, hey man, works great for rolled coins and stuff. I load them in there, and then I got another box that once I get that filled, I throw it over. Speaking of that, just cash change in like last week before, had just over $300. I wanted to buy a damn gun or something, make a video, show people how foolish they are to just throw their change away, but unfortunately, I had to pay bills with it. So, but still, yeah, paid my bills. Yeah, didn't have to take out a loan. Didn't have to whip out no plastic.
Loans require a phone call, man.
Let's see. Once in a while, my money gets tied up. Between grabbing things for jobs or this or that. Sometimes, it takes money to make money, or it's just more convenient if I cover something now, so I can order it now, get it done now, and with customers I trust in a sense. So, but that's life in a sense. Let's see.
And as at Home Depot today, there was contractors working on a Saturday. They were there buying stuff, but there were lots of people buying things for their yards. The weather's finally nice enough to do that. And some guy with a cart cut me off. I was in line in the garden department, and he just cut me off. I was like, am I going to do it right here? Am I going to knock this guy out in the garden department? He had his firefighter shirt on, so that, it's kind of like to get his discount, whatever. Probably somebody else's shirt that he bought at a yard sale.
Maybe. I'm
a firefighter. I can cut in line. Whatever.
Yeah, that's another little thing that gets touchy spot, that entitled, and people just feel entitled, you know what I mean? Like, and I don't know, that'll set me off quick. So
there was the one time I had I bought that deep freeze. It was it last year or the year before? I bought the deep freeze, and I couldn't get anybody there to go in the back and get the thing for me, so I went into the back, grabbed it. I grabbed the straps that were around the cardboard box it was in, lifted it up, threw it on a cart, brought it up front. And the woman there, she was like, you brought this up on your own? We're supposed to send somebody in the back to put on a cart and bring it to you. I said, nobody would do their job. So I just went back there and got it. And she goes, but isn't that heavy? I said, ma'am, I used to put 120-pound ammo cans on my shoulder when I was in the military and, go up and down stairs with that sort of thing. This is nothing. And she goes, oh, would you like the military discount? And I said, I am not asking for it. You want to give it to me? That's fine. But, whatever. She goes, well, here, fill out this form. I said, keep your discount. fill out this
Yeah,
form. Keep
I
your
don't do
frick.
the fill out the form
I
stuff,
didn't
but
say that because I was looking to cash in. I was saying that if I can't pick up this, a deep freeze isn't that heavy, dude. It's hollow, you know.
yeah,
But if your people were doing their job instead of screwing off, yeah, I wouldn't. But I just want to get my deep freeze and go home. You know,
mhm.
just she's like, well, we'll call somebody up to take it out to your truck. If I got it this far, I think I can get it the rest of the way. You know,
Yeah,
would you fill out this form? No, keep your form.
yeah. I don't like the whole form thing for the discounts in some of the places. So I know, like, what was it? Lowe's wanted your phone number. I've had customers like, use that, like, you know what I mean, or try to use that, or call me up for information. I had one guy trying to get a copy of my ID. I was like, no, like that's like I'm not allowed to let you copy my ID. Like that's not that I would anyway, but that's kind of shitty. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, man. And well, I'll meet you at the store. Like, dude, like you're gonna pay me to go to the store to get an order for you. Like, when you're spending 7, 8, 10 grand, I mean, you're looking at $600-700 you're saving. So I guess you throw me a couple $100, it's a good deal my way, but it's still kind of shitty. So I never did it, but that guy was a nut anyway. Totally. I don't know. I don't know how to say it without offending anybody, but I'm not anti-religious, but this guy was one of them religious, like nut guys. Pray for you, everything. The guy, I don't know. He would ask you to do something crazy and then tell you he's gonna pray for you when you told him no and shit like that. Like the, like
I think
I have,
him saying "I'll pray for you" was like an insult, but he was trying to cover it up by making it not look like an insult.
I don't know. Like I just want to choke your ass out at that point. Like let's not even whatever. Like we probably shouldn't even cover that. But don't use other shit to try to guilt people. You know what I mean? Especially shit like that. Or it's just I don't.
Don't worry, Rob. He'll burn in hell for what he's done.
He probably will. I'm sure he will. Bastard. I'm sure he will. So anywho, yeah.
Hey, that's what I think I'll do next time somebody says I'll pray for you. Be like, yeah, I'll pray for you too because your soul's going to burn in hell, and then just walk away.
I don't know. I'm sure there's some type of quote or something you could throw at them to put them in their place, but yeah, I'm not fully into all that. So I have my beliefs. I personally feel I've seen evil, so there's got to be good. But we'll move along in a sense. So let's see what I got here. Can't keep up the cooking. Hey man, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. But yeah, so shocked nobody else showed up, but everybody's busy. So Saturday.
They're all out on the road. I was out earlier running errands, and I'm telling you, the traffic was terrible. It was terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I said, my experience with traffic today wasn't great. So continuously. I mean, I even took an alternate route to get out from behind these people, and I get on the alternate route, start moving. We're doing 5 over the speed limit. Everybody's going. Next thing you know, boom, you got somebody doing 45 and a 55 again, and it's just like, there's nowhere to pass. Where you can pass, there's cars. That area, I get pulled over just for being there. People can say you call it what you want. I got years and tickets of proof to show it. So whatever. Say what you want. But,
yeah, see, that's why last time we went out to eat, I was like, we'll take my truck. Because if we ride in your car, we're all getting over.
Oh, well, I can guarantee we'll have an experience. Guarantee it. But depending on where we go. So there's places here I just don't drive my car. I can drive my truck, but I can't drive my car. I've literally been stopped and asked, what are you doing driving down this street? At a stop sign. So yeah,
see, if we got pulled over, and I was driving and they're looking at you, be like, it's okay, officer, he's with me.
It's messed up, man. But different places got their own little atmosphere, and when you come to small towns, they know when you're not local. I mean, you can say what you want, they know when you're not local. So and to hit somebody with any kind of little stupid ticket, not local, they're way more likely just to pay it to avoid coming back. Not me. I'll drive my ass back to Jersey or whatever. Like, if it's legit, it's legit. You got me, man. But yeah, I'm not volunteering for BS personally. So, but I good and bad and everything. So, I'm not trying to harp on nothing. So,
See that question out in the chat? In the live
looking
chat?
here.
You want me to answer that?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So I found out about 4.5 years ago that I am a protected veteran. I had no idea that I have a protected veteran status. I guess it's some sort of minority or something. I don't know if they get a tax break for hiring me, but it would be like some sort of thing that I can actually sue somebody, I guess, or something, for discriminating against me for being a protected veteran. I mean, it's like 20 some odd years of this. I had no idea. Right. And it's like, okay, fine, whatever. So I always put that down in the job application. Whenever I've gone job hunting, it's like on the second to last page before you sign all the stuff saying that you really are who you are. It's never helped me get a job. It's never helped me that because it has other things in there. Are you handicapped or some of these other things? They just other questions where I think they're trying to check off some affirmative action box or get some tax break from the government. And it's never been anything that has helped me get a job. Now, the only time I ever remember being on board with getting the military discount, which I don't go looking for it. I'm not against somebody who served who looks for it. If you want to use it, use it. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. I guess I kind of fall somewhere in between. We were at the Grand Canyon at the Indian Reservation on the south end where they've got that glass walk. You could actually walk over the canyon. You're on this glass horseshoe shaped walk and whatnot. They've got all kinds of things over there. It's a heck of a drive from Las Vegas to get out there. And then when you do, they charge you for everything. I mean, Outcast was talking about paying to park in front of the yard sale. These guys would charge you for this. And then once you got in there, they charge you for this, and be like, wait a minute, I just paid to get in here. Yeah, now that you're in, you're paying, dude. I mean, they would just charge you for everything. And the admission just to get it, the general, just to go see like 3 things and not even go on the skywalk or any of the other stuff was crazy. I want to say it was like $80 a person or something like that. And there were 4 of us. Oh yeah, it was nuts. Oh yeah, the park pass for the year.
Dude, break in there at night. Don't even worry about that.
I mean, for one person, the park pass to get in all national parks for the year is like $80 a year. So if I was on down at the national park end, it would have cost me 1/4 the cost. Anyhow, I was like, wow, that's pretty expensive. And she takes a look at me, and I've got my high and tight because I get my hair cut. And she says, are you a veteran? I said, yes. Why do you ask? She says, we have a veterans discount. I said, all right, well, it says it on my state driver's license. They actually put that on there. Now you can bring in your DD-214 and they'll verify that, for when people ask. And she goes, no, I trust you. And I can't remember how much she knocked off of the bill, but that was about the only time where I'm like, yeah, I think I'll take this. Because I mean, that was just crazy money. And like I said, that was just for the general thing. That wasn't even to go to, I mean, seeing the Grand Canyon, I know you just think it's a big ditch, Rob, but it's, or a hole in the ground or whatever you called it at one time, but, or Misfit called it that, Misfit Starling, she called it that. But yeah, after driving,
great place to get rid of bodies, I'm sure.
After driving through nothing for like 3.5 hours, for them to go, yeah, we're going to charge you out the ass to be here. That was just, I'll take my military discount.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've used, like, I guess I haven't gone out of my way, I should state. I'm definitely not that guy where everywhere I go and, call up, I'm asking if they take a discount. If somehow I come across knowing they do or something, depending on the issue, I might, a lot of my personal items I buy, like between like Home Depot, Lowe's, stuff like that. Well, not Lowe's anymore because of their system. Because I don't feel like filling out a piece of paper and going through their all their crap. But basically, I've used a discount, so yeah. But I'm doing it for my stuff or whatever in the case. As far as traveling, I know we have gotten discounts, I believe at hotels and like museums, things like that. Usually, yeah, like the people kind of spot you out, so it's a little weird. I've kind of felt pretty weird, like when somebody does, it makes you wonder. But there's truth to, I think, when you're in the military, how you carry yourself. If anybody else is familiar, family member, I think they can tell. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
like, if you want to pretend you weren't, you got to try harder, slouch a little bit, don't walk so confidently, or, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but people say there's an aura or something. That's what I've been told. I don't know. Maybe I'm just blowing smoke up you guys' ass. I have no idea. But a lot of people do tend to kind of pick it out. And it's not like you drop hints. I mean, sure, a hat like this, yeah, maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in my shirt. It's all sloppy, but yeah, I don't know. But you can buy this crap anywhere. This is nothing. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I guess the best way of putting it is I don't like chase them down, but if it's a decent discount and it's available, man, I'll take it. So I don't really see the problem. I know others are like, I didn't do it for discount, and I didn't do it for a discount, but in my current case, I'm kind of getting screwed. So I'll take any discount I can get. I mean, shit, I'd like my bonus too. So, but that's a whole nother story. But so and I'm a cheap son of a bitch. So if we roll up to a hotel, I already had it booked and this and that, get there, and then they ask if I'm military or or something, I'd tell them yeah, and show them my ID, and they'll usually drop I don't know how much off, but I know it's been a bit at times. So yeah, you earned it as far as I'm concerned. They want to give it to you. What the hell,
Well, talking about the Grand Canyon thing on the Indian reservation, and comparing it to the price to go to the national park. Last year, I did get the free park pass. Veterans get a pass for life for free. You might have to pay a fee. Like I went to one national park and there was a $2 fee, and they said it was to discourage people from coming because it was a busy time of the year. I thought that was kind of dumb. They said, yeah, we're going to waive the regular $25 entrance fee, but we're going to charge you the $2 fee we charge everybody. But if you're active duty, you can get a pass, and you can get a pass for your spouse. But if you're a veteran, you can just get a pass for yourself. You can't get a pass for your spouse. And I used to buy the annual, the unlimited annual is $80 a year. And we made good use out of that. But I did that. And then I can't remember how I ended up with it, but through my bank, I had a certain kind of bank account through them that was grandfathered in. I banked with a smaller bank, and they bought them out, but they let everybody keep their account with all the perks and stuff. And they were trying to phase those out because they were trying to streamline the kinds of accounts they had. And they must have asked me if I was a veteran or something like that. And they said, well, we have a special account for veterans, and you get all these free perks. And it was better than the perks through the stuff that was grandfathered in. So I took advantage of that. I mean, certain things, like you said, I don't go chase somebody down for it, but if somebody wants to use them, and if you don't want to use them, don't use them. I mean, it's just I guess it's just a matter of maybe what's practical.
Yeah.
The thing is, when I talk to young people about joining the military, I tell them, look, don't do it if your heart isn't in it, because you're gonna resent it.
If you think it's like TV or like it was when your parents were in, it's not.
It's not like, oh no, it isn't. I was talking with a guy at work.
There, you're stuck.
He got out just a couple of years ago, and he was talking about the PFT, the physical fitness test, and he was talking about he had to do 80 crunches, and I said, crunches? What crunches? What crunches? We do setups. He goes, what's a setup? I go, what? So he's like, with the thing where you cross your arms and you just kind of go like this. And I go, yeah, the women Marines did that. I go, we did setups and I got down on the floor and I broke the plane on my knees with my elbows. I go, setup. He goes, we didn't do that. And I'm going, you pussies, you know? And then, he's like, yeah, I couldn't do my 20 pull-ups. And he's trying to show me and he's doing it underhanded because at first I asked him, I go, were you doing chin-ups too? If you're doing crunches, you're doing chin-ups. He goes, no, we did pull-ups. He's doing them underhanded. They made us do ours overhanded. So it's like, man, you kids have gotten soft these days. But still, I tell young people, if your heart's in it, then you'll be fine. But there are things that you can get that will follow you for the rest of your life. It's like going to college or trade school or anything else like that. And going to the military doesn't prohibit you from ever going to college or trade school too. Like you were saying, the way you carry yourself or just other things about it. It's not for everybody. It really isn't. But if you make something out of it, you can have benefits that follow you for the rest of your life if you would like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. No differently than having a college degree or journeyman's card might provide you benefits that follow you for the rest of your life. Or if you're retired from another government agency, right? How many other government agencies like teachers and stuff, they have stuff for life in certain circumstances, have access to certain benefits or be able to join a credit union or get certain kinds of insurance or whatever it is. So why not? If you worked for it, like you said, you earned it.
Yeah. My biggie's I don't know, I guess the politics of it all nowadays. So I just depending what your reasoning is, I don't, I think that makes a difference on whether you should join or not. The way it's sold to you, I don't think is what you really end up doing. So I'm just going to put it like that. So I don't think, I think that's the political aspect of everything. Technically, I'm not even supposed to say anything bad about the military or government or our country and all this. And, I try not to, but I would just say, things aren't always as they seem. There's, I don't know. You think, you're that 1%. You're that they gas you up. You're special, but yet people steal your damn underwear. People try to set you up. I mean, I don't. People are still people in the military. Let me just put it that way. And like any corporate thing, shit happens and shit rolls downhill. So if you have good intentions, it might not be what you're going for. If you're looking for a paycheck, a path in life, and you don't care, then sure. But again, like you said, not for everybody. And again, this is just going off my experience. So everybody's got a different path. I've known a lot of people lately that have gone in and they've come right back out, and it didn't go well, especially females. Cousin of mine. So I don't have the right to speak on her story, but I can tell you it wasn't good. So people say what they want. I wouldn't send my daughter in the military. Sure. Should they be able to in some case? Sure, whatever. But they should also be able to pass the same test as the guy next to them. But you're kind of seen as two ways, at least from the military that I've seen, being a female. So the one way is a struggle and the other is a target. So you got to be careful. There's so much that goes on I can't even talk about. Like, I don't know. Again, I don't want to paint a horrible picture. It's not that way for everybody in every case. So there's good and bad and everything. But I'll just put that out there. We need our military. I'd like it to be stronger. Get rid of all this PC crap. Get rid of this sex change shit or whatever else they want to call it. I mean, you want to do that shit, do it on your own dime. I'm sorry, but I don't care if it's jail, whatever it is, social services, do that shit on your own dime. Don't expect somebody else to pay for it. And you're not there to play a video game. So like people should harden up in some cases, but anywho, we'll probably skip on unless you got more to bring up to that, or I pissed you off in some way.
No, not at all. I agree. I saw a video years ago. The Commandant of the Marine Corps was making a video where he was pleading with Marines to quit cyberbullying other Marines. And I'm watching this video and I'm getting sick to my stomach and I'm going, we're screwed. We're screwed. All this talk about some other country's going to whip our butt. Yeah, okay. I mean, I couldn't picture the commandant, they'd have to make a video message and then just have us all assemble at the base theater and play it or something. Because we didn't have the YouTube and crap like that back then, or it'd be a letter. It'd be a letter, and somebody would read it in front of the whole squadron or something. But saying, please quit picking on other Marines.
Account or anything like that?
Hmm?
Did you have an AKO account or anything like that? Online account?
AKO is a code for you need those parts fast.
Okay.
Yeah. So back in the day, I mean, we wrote letters, dude. You waited 2 weeks to hear that your girlfriend left you for Jody. So
yeah. No, I had letters too for quite a while, and when you can get them technically, because it's not
when I was in the first year I was in was the first year they did the sexual harassment stuff, and from there it just gradually got worse. The whole don't ask, don't tell, and then from there all just other stuff, and just that, like I said, that YouTube video I saw from years ago where he's just pleading with Marines to quit bullying other, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I mean, it's like that line in Aliens, right? What do you want us to use, man? Harsh language, because they're telling them they can't shoot their guns in there. It's like we go to war, we see terrible things, we experience terrible things, we have to kill the enemy who is going to do worse things to us, and we're supposed to have rules and all this, and you're worried about cyberbullying, dude. If you can't handle cyberbullying,
yeah,
what are you gonna do when bullets start flying?
Well, how did you even pass basic?
Yeah.
I don't understand that. You know what I mean? That everybody thinks it's all it's only like half physical. It's a lot of mental.
It's more mental. It's a lot more mental.
It's their job to screw with you, to try to get you to crack, to find that weak spot. Just keep your mouth shut and do what you're supposed to do. Stay out of the radar. But anyway, Mad Sexy saying his dad was a Army field medic. Well, some people may not realize. I'm sure you could come to the conclusion, but medics see a lot of horrible shit, man. Horrible. It's got to pay a toll on you. Every life that you can't save, in a sense. When that was your goal, that's your job, in a sense. So we got CLS training. Basically, I can keep you alive to get to a medic in some cases. You know what I mean? Things like that. And that was, I thought some of that was crazy for just like the regular dude to be doing. You know what I mean? But field medics, when you're talking about the injuries that come in that situation, it's never pretty, man. It's never pretty. So gotta respect all that, in my opinion. So that's a dirty job in a lot of ways. And I don't know. That's respectable, man. So I'll just leave it at that.
I was working late one night at the factory, not the one I'm at now, the one I was at more than 20 years ago, and I got a sliver of metal in my eye, and they sent me down to the clinic, and I was a little bit worried. I was worried I was going to lose sight or something like that, and the guy's going to take these tweezers and pull this thing out of my eye. He's got the headset there with the magnifying headset and all this other stuff, and I said, "You've done this before?" And he says, "I was a medic in Vietnam." I instantly calmed down and said, "All right, I'm good." I knew I'd be, and he just pulled that thing out like it was nothing. As soon as he told me that, I was like, "Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Yep, I'm good. Yep."
Oh yeah, it's a whole different class. That's another thing. I mean, I wasn't meaning on speaking of military, but a lot of these jobs don't transfer over so well.
No, they don't. They don't.
And you would think you're a shoo in some places, especially when you speak like city, things like that, because of the fact you even get extra points because of the military. I think it's 3 extra points on a civil exam. But that ain't always the case. Honestly, Before the military, it seemed like I could go anywhere and get a job. Anywhere. I could walk away today and be hired and have another job to go to tomorrow. Now, no. I came back. I ended up working for myself. Like nobody wanted to hire me. I guess I'm crazy. I'm a nut. I don't know, man. I don't know. I got passed over for a guy that forcibly raped a teenager. They gave him a job before me. Like I'm still pissed about that. Like, I don't know, man. So nobody's buying me a beer anywhere. I can tell you that much. So but maybe that has to do with my area, things like that. But it's not what was expected. I can put it that way. So sometimes it's not always seen as a good thing, I guess. So keep that in mind, or you're looked at as a loose cannon, or you scare people. You're too quiet, you make them nervous. Like, it's one thing or another. I don't know. So you just become somebody to watch, I guess. I don't know if you've noticed any of that yourself, Squid, but I think people that have opinions against, wars, things like this, just pass everything on to you, or their fears onto you. So, like, they're going to tell you something disappointing on the phone, not in person. In person, so, you're, we're all good, buddy, until you leave, and then they'll call you and tell you something. Like, maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm a loose cannon.
I had somebody tell me to my face, they can be disrespectful and ignorant because they're people that served to make sure that they could be disrespectful and ignorant.
Well, it's crazy. So yeah, let's see. We had roll call join in here. So welcome, roll call. I don't know if I mentioned Mad Sexy was out there as well. I know I read one of his comments. Yeah, so we covered a little bit of military, a little bit of craziness on the roads. What else? You been out? You done any shooting? Anything with guns lately?
No time. You could say, well, why aren't you doing it right now? No, I got other stuff. I just no time.
Well, Ro wasn't here. Yeah, I was able to get out the other day, threw a video up, so had some fun with that. Shocked, I figured I'd get a lot of laughs with the YT badass mode. Don't know if you even seen it, Squib, but I was having some fun and kind of making some jokes without making them and things like that. So it was a good time. So I thought, actually, very enjoyable day. The lady went out for a while, actually. Didn't even consider ammo costs. We were just having fun. So I'm looking, it's got me inspired to go back out. Like, I might go tomorrow up to a buddy's place. Ride four-wheelers, do some shooting, things like that. He just traded in a Scrambler for a Bombardier, I think it was. So, of course, we're going to have to break that baby in. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it's fun to go out, just not worry about anything, go to have fun. You run some video, maybe you get something out of it, maybe you don't. I think after a while doing this type of stuff, you kind of feel pressured. You got to show something. And, I guess I really don't care. So, I think you can see that from the beginning of my last video. So, so hopefully, some people out there like that, and I can make jokes without pissing off my team or something. I don't know. But yet to see anybody make a comment on the odd thing on my vest. So I was thinking of using that as some type of quiz thing today, but now that I've said it, I've screwed it up. So, and It's Rick's show. What the hell am I
Quiz.
doing a quiz for him for?
You got to ask a question about some obscure 1950s British TV show.
Yeah, I know. I keep telling him, man. I'm like, dude, ask like, which boob's bigger on this actress, and you're gonna get a lot more people or something. Like, whose skirt was shorter? Like, switch some of this up a little bit. Like, it doesn't have to be, X-rated or something, but something. You know what I mean? But it's Rick's life, man. It's his show. He does what he wants to do. So, hey, we got Moo out there. Was thinking about you earlier when I seen a couple black cows on the side of the road. I don't know why, but I did. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Pork.
Yeah, Gary's making some pork. I'll drop in and have some of that. It'd be pretty good.
What's that? Pork butt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pork butt, tenderloin, don't matter. Chops, I don't care.
I like pulled pork. I love bacon, but like, it seems like a lot of hams, I don't know. Yeah, I know it's not the cook. Cook is perfect, but they just don't really do it for me. I don't know what the deal is. So, I don't know. I guess maybe thin pork chops, fried really hot and quick. I like those, but just not a big pork guy. Pulled pork's great, but the sauce can kill it. A lot of these things I bought, I don't know if it was Jimmy Dean or something like that, and one of those pre-made pulled pork kits from the store. Man, that sauce was so sweet. It was just ruined it for me. I don't know what the deal is, but it's hard to find good pulled pork some cases. So it's not a roadside barbecue cement block pit with a sweaty guy. It probably ain't any good.
Yeah, I picked up some at Sam's Club today. I buy it there. I think it's a 2.5 pound container there. And let's see. Let me look at the receipt here. It's $10.98. So we'll buy pulled pork. We'll get one or two at Sam's Club, put them in the freezer. And then when we need a quick meal, all we got to do is buy some hamburger buns and make up some pulled pork. But yeah, the sauce really, it does make it.
Yeah, too sweet. She was saying it was Sweet Baby Ray's. Like, I don't mind Sweet Baby Ray's. It's not bad, but maybe I just use a lot less of it, on a regular occasion. But the way they had it made, no good, man. Not for me. I was, definitely too sweet. Let's see. I don't know if you guys have tried those ribs they have at the grocery store. I'm trying to think of the brands. They got Kingford. Was it Lloyd's? Something else? I don't know. I've been experimenting with those lately now because, there's just two of us at the house, so we can get away with it. Sometimes they're on sale. I can get like 2 full racks for, like 20 some odd bucks, 22 or something. A couple of those brands I named suck, and a couple aren't bad for the price. Not going to say they're the best thing going, but, for 2 people, it's a decent meal pretty quick. So I don't know if you've experimented with any of those pre-cooked barbecue ribs. You just kind of heat them up, or you cook them right up from.
No, we'll buy ribs when they're on sale. They'll buy one, get another one 40% off or something. And sometimes we'll cook both racks of ribs. Sometimes we'll cook one and leave the other in the freezer. When I get a deer process, depending on which processor I go to, I'll save the venison ribs. I know a lot of people don't like them. I do. I'll grill those. So ribs aren't bad, but it's definitely something where if you can find a good price on them, it's another thing that can justify why you would invest in a deep freeze. Lately there's been a lot of I can't think of what it's doggone it. It's not pork butt. It's tenderloin. Yeah, thank you. Pork loin. It's been on sale. So we'll end up buying that. We'll buy 2 or 3 at a time and just put them in the deep freeze. Easter, the hams were on sale. So we bought a ham for dinner, and we bought a second ham at that price and just stuck it in the freezer for later on. So having a deep freeze can definitely, over time, it can help offset some of these high grocery prices.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Even buying in bulk, hamburger, things like that, busting them up. What we do is get those freezer bags, buy large quantities of ground beef, and then like flatten them out inside a pretty big size. I don't know the size of it or whatever, but freezer bag. And there'd be enough to make like 4 or 5 burgers, whatever you want to do. Break it up like that. Throw it in the freezer. You can stack them nice and neat, real tall. You can get a lot in there. And then when you want to, thaw something out or you get home after work and you're in somewhat of a hurry, you can whip that out of the freezer. And because it's only an inch thick, basically, it thaws out pretty quick. Run it, stick it in the sink with some medium water in there, not hot, not cold, just kind of room temperature. And 10 minutes, you're making burgers. Things like that, by and large, and breaking them down seem to be the way to go. Lots of places have stores that are kind of like distribution stores, but keep an eye out for places like that. There's one around here where I can get, I think it's like 3 pounds of bacon for like $10 or something, thick cut. Like, and the bacon's good too. Like, you ain't seeing that anywhere at these other grocery stores, but everything they sell there is like the gallon cans of green beans or whatever. Everything's freaking huge. So it's not practical in some cases, but other cases, like, that with the bacon, perfect. Like, throw 3 in the cart, let's go. But keep an eye out. So there's deals out there, but I found you got to be picky. Like, if you're really trying to save money, you know what I mean? You gotta get some things from one area, one store, other things from another store, and then pick up a few other things from a third dang store. But the catch is, you got to do this without wasting the extra money you're saving on gas running back and forth. So that's that can be a challenge. Let's see. Check the chat out. Let's see, joined by Burnaby. What's going on, folks? Just kicking back, filling in some time for Rick. So, oops, wrong thing. Let's see. Yeah, she ain't lying. Come on, man. That was a joke. But oops, I'm hitting buttons, hitting the wrong stuff here. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, looks like Squib stepped away for a quick second here. I think he's firing a grill up, so we must have got him going. But so I don't know. Again, Rick was had a death in the family, so he's over there consulting family, doing that type of stuff. So hopefully he's back and everything's on track next week, next Wednesday. Let's see. Today was his talk about pretty much anything show. So this hopefully fits in some sense. Apparently, since I got to ramble a second, I can state, I don't know. Hopefully you guys checked out my videos. I've been throwing up a lot of videos lately. Had a little extra time. So I've been trying to get more out. I've had this AR for a while now and haven't done anything with it. Firm believer, never show all your cards, but all my cards aren't shown. And if it wasn't for R&L displays, I wouldn't never even bring that up, but that's a whole nother story. What do they call OPSEC? I don't know. When you're not in this for, trying to beat Hitchcock or something, I guess. I try to keep a lot of things personal. So Don't know if you guys enjoy the last videos or two, so hopefully you did. Let's see. What else can we talk about? Any ideas in the chat? Guys got any questions? Anything you want to cover? Yeah, I'm no good with that chicken fried steak. There's no denying that. So I'm guilty. I'm guilty, man. That's you got me there. What can you do? You know. Can hear laugh in a room away. But yeah, I'm not I don't know, not a bad cook. I can cook a lot of stuff actually. More than I'd be willing to admit right now, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I think getting punched in the face or something gave me amnesia. Now I just can't do it as well as she can anymore. But I had to, I could probably find a way to survive. So yeah, leave it at that. But I do have a few areas that I'm just just no good with. But I'm sure we all have those areas. I would think. Yeah. Nobody's great at everything, I'd assume. So. So that's crap, man. I need my kids here to find myself, but this is ridiculous. Like nobody makes grilled cheese like me. Now is that real food? No, but you can survive. But you're not making a grilled cheese as good as mine. Like I'm talking, looks nice, nice. Not burnt or raw like some people. Let's see here. RNL displays tell you details. Not a whole lot of details. Basically started because I seen a display online. I don't want to point fingers or whatever, but somebody got a purchase a black plastic spit out of a machine display, I guess. They were stating it was a little pricey, this and that, had their little channel logo up on it and stuff. Looking at it, I don't know, I just wasn't thrilled. It looked plastic and cheap. Got thinking I could probably do something, make something better than that. Ended up down in the shop, and I don't know, within an hour or so, came up with something. Everybody liked mine. Have my original over here, which nobody's ever seen. This is first one ever made out of scrap pallet wood. So worked out all right. See, I got holes and stuff because I don't really care. I'm not like some people. If it does its job, I'm happy. But so basically, this was the very, very first, and then I ended up, refining things, blah blah blah, going through, and people in my life basically stated, they liked it a lot, and this and that. Other people, I don't know, it turned out to be a thing. They're all want to hover around the office and stare at my gun. So it turned out, it's a little weird. So I figured, well, people look at it like that, maybe I could do something. And then I had to figure out, well, what would set it apart. And that's when I came up with the, whole removable and wall mag deal. So now you got 2 for 1. So that's pretty much where it came from. This happens a lot. I make a lot of my own stuff. Guys can't see it, but like the shelf right here, the shelf there, that
shelf behind you.
Yeah, like that shelf, I make all that. I'm not gonna spend $40 on a plastic POS at Walmart or something. This I can refinish, I can change it up, I can stain it, do whatever I want to do. I've got furniture in my house that I think I made like 20 years ago. I mean, like, you know, a lot of times people ask me where I bought that. Even metal racks in my closet and stuff. People ask, "Oh, where'd you get that?" I made it, and they look at me like I'm crazy. But I don't know. If you know, half the time I can look at something and make it damn near for free. You know, I can't make something nice to sell for free all the time, but you know what I mean. In some cases, you think out of the box, or you grow up poor, or you know, even if you have the money, you can't get to something, access. You got to come up with other ways, you know. So that's pretty much how it kicked off. So business has been doing not as good as I want, but I'm still technically in the hole, thanks to Rod of Iron and sales slowing down lately. Seems like everybody on YouTube that's wanted one has pretty much got one. Some cases, two or three. Thank you, Buck, Ozzy, a couple of you guys out there, my best customers. There's, you know, hopefully I'm not forgetting anybody, but a few of you guys have almost a whole dang collection, so it's pretty cool. But I haven't pushed it like I should. You know, so if one day hopefully I break even, I'll be happy, I guess. So I'm not making money, if that's what you're thinking. So not really, not at this point. So was close to cutting even until I spent I don't know how much, you know, and that Rod of Iron, getting all that set up and stuff, which was last October. So uh man, but if you're interested, American made display by yours truly. I got them. Got plenty of the ARs. So um, the gun stores slowed down. I had a communication with a couple of the gun stores. Some didn't even want to touch it. They're like, openly display your gun in New York. Are you high? And I'm like, I don't know. Everybody's not a pussy. I don't know what to tell you. So, and it's not a pussy thing. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say it like that. Just lost some people there. But you know, I don't know. If I don't trust you, you're not going to be in my house any damn way. I don't understand the deal. Like, can you legally store it there in every state? No, no. Is it cool for something like this? Sure. You don't have to leave it out all night. A lot of people, oh, I store my gun in a safe like a responsible citizen. That's all fine. Everybody does different things. I don't know. I've gotten a bit of hate, but at the same time, a lot of people do like it as well. So it's one of them products, not for everybody. So yeah, it's like the military, it ain't for everybody, but might fit your needs perfectly though. So that's pretty much R&L display. So looked at some of those Patriot websites, even Mike Liddell. He's got one going on where, Patriot products made in America. We all help each other out, support each other. You got to hop through a bunch of hoops, pay a bunch of money and shit to possibly sell something. I mean, that's, sounds pyramid schemish to me. And I like Mike Liddell, you know what I mean? But he's, or Liddell, but, making money, you know what I mean? And I'm just, this is one of many things for me. So if it don't turn out great, well, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's just stupid. All right, so we'll get off that. See your back, Squib. Sorry, I've been rambling on here.
No, I've just been listening in. I'll have to jump back out later. So it's we're getting dinner together. Don't worry, we have fresh vegetables to go with dinner. Good. It's not a salad, but they're cut up fresh veggies.
As long as you got veggies, man. I mean, it's moderation. You gotta even it all out there. But
I might dip my veggies in some mayonnaise though.
That's just horrible, man. Horrible. So 42. Another New Yorker. Yeah, I don't know, man. That mayonnaise, fries and mayonnaise and all that stuff. I mean, like, mayonnaise is what? Just literally like liquid oil and egg or something? I mean,
Don't forget vinegar.
like, who goes around dumping shit in oil, pours vinegar,
I
and slaps
don't
egg on it? I don't understand that.
don't don't knock it till you try it. Rick said, dip your
Oh
fry.
no,
He's
I ain't
like, Rick,
never trying that. Not unless there's some money involved or something. So I'm not a mayonnaise fan. Like, and if it is on something, it's got to be light. And that doesn't mean light mayonnaise. That means a little tiny, just enough to make the bread, not dry mayonnaise. Because fast food places will screw that. You say light mayonnaise, and they just crap load of, light mayonnaise. Like stuff dripping off stuff, those sandwiches where you see all that and it's just smearing and dripping all over. That's no good. No
remember
good
when
for me.
Kingpin asked for no mayonnaise and they brought
Oh
it out
yeah.
and he said they'll bring it out with mayonnaise. And they brought it out with mayonnaise and then they take it in the back and they wait a few minutes and they come back and they try to give it to somebody at the other end of the table who didn't even order a burger.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, to each their own, man. Yeah, I guess people do that, and I'd use like barbecue sauce or something to dip fries in. I think that's good. Uh, yeah, I'm just not a mayonnaise guy. It's very rare, very slim occasions that mayonnaise is okay with me. So fries with gravy. I see that's throwing up. That's not bad. I think that's looking for trouble. Cholesterol, all types of different things personally, but it's pretty good. Tried that. But that's potatoes and gravy. It makes sense. Malt vinegar and fries. Never tried that.
Yeah, malt
Um,
vinegar on in fries is pretty good.
hmm, that's a new one to me. Uh, don't know. So here we go with onion rings. Onion rings can be better, but I don't know. Like good fries are hard to beat. And when I mean good fries, my thinking is I spent half hour cutting up potatoes or something in the kitchen and fried them. Those are good fries. Like man, and nothing tastes better. I don't know. There's some restaurant fries that I think are real, and they do a good job. But when you're talking Burger King, McDonald's, stuff like that, nah, I don't know. But fries are hard to beat. Onion rings, it seems like everybody screws them up. Doesn't matter where you go, they burn the shit out of them. The oil's dirty. There's not even an onion in the ring half the time. Like they're all stuck together. Like nobody takes any pride in making onion rings. I don't know what the deal is, but maybe because it's an onion ring, they don't care. Blooming onion, that's pretty good. Tried that. Onion rings I do like, but half the time, I got to be honest, the cooks, the people should have done a better job with them. Um, I'm usually disappointed with onion rings, is what I'm getting at. Not that they're bad. In some cases, they are better, but I don't know about always better.
He didn't really melt down.
I
He
get it.
was, I mean, he did just say, forget it. I don't want anything to eat. And we all sat there and ate and he didn't, but
I get it. Kind of though. I mean, that's one of my pet peeves, and it's like it's pretty simple. You got like one job, man. I don't understand why shit's always got to be screwed up when you go out to eat places. I get it that people are stressed and this and that, and life's busy, but it's not my fault that two people didn't show up or your boss doesn't want to, have extra people on staff and you're running around like crazy. Now I keep that in mind when I tip people. Sometimes I get bad service, I still tip well because it's not really the waitress's fault in that case. But still, sometimes I think these establishments are just cheap, and it transfers on in a sense, unfortunately.
that place wasn't packed. It wasn't that busy. One person could have waited. The place was the size of a living room. One person could have waited the whole place.
We were the biggest order.
I've worked, I haven't been a waiter. I've been a busboy, but I've worked in things like that. And I understand that, you have to have a certain kind of personality. You got to be able to deal with people and remember things, and you're on your feet. But these people, they take breaks. They go in the back and have their cigarettes. Believe me, when they haven't come by to check to see if you need anything in like an hour, they're having a cigarette break. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And all that other stuff. And it's like, yeah, I think that if they do a good job, you leave them a good tip to let them know you did a great job, or you did a good job or something. If they do a lousy job, you leave them a lousy tip, or you leave them no tip. And if they're mad, well, you don't take this job. You want this job because you want the cash to take home every night and things like that, right? And so earn it. I earn my money at my job. I do stuff I don't like at my job, but I earn my money. So earn your money. Don't give me a list of excuses. I want results.
Yep. That's like my biggest thing. I think that's a military thing. Like, I need solutions, not more problems. Okay. Like, save your bitching. I've said that in places I shouldn't have.
If the person working at the restaurant wants to complain that they're on their feet, or customers are a-holes, they don't like dealing with the public, whatever, it's easy to drop a tray of food or just whatever. All right, come with me to the auto factory and work with me all night. Oh no, I don't want to work from 10 till 6:30 in the morning. I got to be no. You're on third shift. As a matter of fact, you're on mandatory 12s. 6-7 days a week. Oh, no. I work 4 nights a week for 4 hours a night. Nope, not here to. Well, I don't want to do that. That's too hard. Then shut up and do your job and go get me a refill.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I try not to be rude with people. In some cases, I won't even complain. I just won't come back because I don't want to spit stuff in my food. So, and I know how people are. People can say what you want, but I know damn well I've worked with too many other people at times and things like this. People are grimy. You start complaining, you can expect problems. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
So I'd rather just the hell with it. Call it a waste, and I'll make something when I get home. I might politely ask something, once or something if it's something simple, but they bring it back and it's still screwed up. I mean, I've gotten my money back, and been refunded and just got up and left. But yeah, I don't want your free burger after the fact or whatever, because, honestly, I don't trust it. I mean, you guys couldn't get it right once or twice. Now you're all pissed. The guy in the back screaming, throwing shit around. I'm done here. And I'm probably never coming back, honestly.
There's a reason people take the jobs that they take, even if it's not something they like doing. It's close to home. It's got flexible hours. There's some other perk. There's some other benefit. A lot of people take a job because they don't have a drug test. Honestly, that's why they take the job. So if you're going to do this, then do the best you can. Everybody's going to have a bad day. And I can understand with somebody, I've had people, you could tell something was up. They're having a bad day and they're apologizing. You don't have to apologize to me, dude. I can see you're having a bad day. Just get through it. We all get through it and all that. I'm not always rude to people. Like last night, I wanted to read the riot act to the guy working the U-Scan station at the grocery store. I actually think I was discriminated against. It was kind of weird. But I wasn't going to, make a scene in the store and all that. Just what do you need? And I'm out of here,
Yeah. Joined by Black Cat here as well. So what's up, Black Cat Outdoors?
What the hell is this shit? You're having a live stream and you did invite Black Cat Outdoors.
Covering Rick, man. I ain't seen you in a while. I thought you were still or something.
Well, I'm still alive. Damn, motherfucker. I'm still here.
I was at the store a couple days ago, and I seen a guy in the truck come in, and I was looking. I'm always looking for you on the road and stuff.
Which store was it? Which store was there?
I don't want to say exact, but obviously the Binghamton area. So
yeah. Nobody knows the Binghamton area. Let's get some other time. Yeah. I think I know which one it is, but I'm not sure because there's a couple real close together there.
Well, feel like I'm one of them gangsters driving. I gotta sit on the side like. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, hold on there.
I gotta sit. Oh
You
yeah.
gotta lean to the side here.
The table
Yeah.
here, but that's how things go. So.
Oh. I don't have any gangster street cred with a beard like this, I don't think, anymore.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
And now we're talking about food, restaurants, complaints and stuff. Things like that is what we were hitting on just recently here. So saying how I don't like to once things are screwed up to a point, I'm done. I don't want to, trust somebody's not spitting in my food, all that type of crap. Yeah.
That's true.
I've seen it.
There's a point though, like it depends on the restaurant. Like if you're in like a shitty restaurant, yeah, they're gonna spit in your food. If I'm paying a fuck ton of money for a meal, I want it right. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you're in a restaurant, like even like a halfway decent, like I mean, if I go out to eat, maybe my expectations are different than some people. If I go out to eat, I want it to be better than something I can cook myself.
Yeah.
So if I order a steak, yeah. If I order a steak out, I expect it to be done fucking perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Like if I order, like I usually order my steak medium rare. If it comes well done, yeah, that's going back. I'm sorry, it's overcooked. And I won't even put blame on anybody. I'm not blaming the waiter or the waitress or anybody, but maybe it sat under the heat lamp too long or something, but you overcooked the shit. I ain't paying $70 for a meal that I friggin' that sucks,
Yeah, we went out to a place. I think her sister had some kind of get together. We went to this new place around here, and it's one of them I call it like a boutique type place. I don't know. You gotta be part of the club to go there.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Get in there, man. Everything was jacked. Like, and the food sucked. Like I was literally pissed. Like, what the hell, And they want to use all that flatbread shit. Everything's got to be fancy. Like, they don't even call water. It's like the nectar of the gods or something. Who the hell knows? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, God forbid.
Yeah.
Everything's got, oh boy, be all fancy and crap, and it just irks the shit out of me. Like, if you're going to charge people all that money, the shit should be good. Like, I don't understand it, but a lot of places I'm seeing like this, like they put fancy signs up, they get the fancy napkins, all this shit. It's the atmosphere, and the food freaking sucks. Like it ain't any better, It upsets.
Yeah, been to those
That's
places
I don't
too.
even. I don't know.
I always look at it like when I go to the beach. A lot of times the best places for seafood are the places right on the water that look like little freaking shacks.
Mm-hmm.
But they're using fresh seafood and they're cooking it simple. You know what I mean? You're going to get like seafood, a little bit of seasoning, and some lemon and butter there. And it's freaking, it's freaking awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There used to be a place when we went to the beach, like they did, all they offered was like fried fish, fried clam strips. Like they only had like a six item menu, but when you got any of those things, they were awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were like today's catch or something like
that.
Yeah,
like, shit came right out the water and in there. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't care if the place is a dang dump. As long as they're clean and the food's good, I'm happy. Pretty much. You know what I mean? I've had better experiences at small greasy spoon diners than I do at bigger.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? All the time. So
I'm an old fat trucker. I mean, I know some greasy spoon diners that are awesome.
Believe it or not, I'd take the whole family out. We'd go drive out to the truck stop to hit they had a great steak dinner and buffet and stuff. Everybody.
Oh yeah.
All funny and shit like that.
I miss that. There used to be one of them around here that had like
I'll drive out of town for that before I go somewhere in town.
One up the road from me here at one time had an all you could eat chicken fried steak on like Saturday nights. That's like the most unhealthy all you can eat thing ever, but
yeah, I don't know, man. That's the good stuff. You bite into a burger and some juice wants to roll down and say, you know what I mean, real meat.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh, now I'm getting hungry.
I think it's time for a beer. Just a little one.
Yeah.
I got really small hands. We'll go with that.
You're just hiding in the car anyway, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I pulled in my driveway like a little while ago and was finishing up watching something on YouTube, and I flipped it off and I said, like, the third thing down on my thing was New York Outcast is live. I'm like, what the motherfucker went live and didn't invite me?
Yeah, it's rare. I think Rick bring it up. So considering the last few cover shows supposedly he didn't even watch and all this, I don't know, him bringing it up, I figured I'll try to do it. So
what's up with Rick? I haven't talked to Rick in a long time.
His cousin, I believe it is, passed away. So yeah, so he's off consulting family and whatnot. I believe funeral, and get together and whatnot. So I don't know. I know people call it different things, so I don't want to call it the wrong thing, but basically family get together. So
yeah, kind of like a wake or whatever. Yeah.
So thankfully he's all right, but not the best for his cousin, which is kind of messed up because I can remember having conversations where his cousin was awful worried about it, and I think we were thinking, well, you might as well get it over with, and now look, what?
Yeah.
7 months later, you know what I mean? It's you never know, man. You never know. So
I have my mother-in-law's
in the display now because I might be gone in 2 weeks, so get your displays now.
My mother-in-law's been in the hospital since Tuesday. I haven't even been online a whole hell of a lot, to tell you the truth. I've been doing everything around the house and all that shit. Yeah. My wife's been out at the hospital because the hospitals around here are still running under COVID protocol. So,
oh wow,
they only allow 2 people
to
go in and visit, and you can't switch off. Like, she can't switch off with her brother or anything. So once you're one of the people that goes in, you're not, even though she has to go home every night because they won't let her stay overnight. She comes back and I'm like, what? And my whole thing was, that's the place where you go to take like the rapid COVID test. Why the fuck can't you switch with your brother if he'll go in and take a rapid test? You know what Like, I get it. You don't want, she's in the ICU. I get it. You don't want COVID in your ICU, but damn, why wouldn't you let somebody take a test and go in? I think that's important.
Well, they don't even trust their own stuff, but that's a whole nother story. Yeah, I don't know, man. I know up in Albany, they had things like that going on. Only a couple of visitors and stuff.
Yeah, it's ridiculous at this point. Like,
I think it is. It's kind of nuts in some case. But even there, you could swap off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was so. I don't know what the deal was, and then they had outside meetings anyway, so you weren't even inside the building to begin with. They bring people out, and you get a little sitting area and whatnot.
I could get it if it was just 2 people at a time or something, but to not be able to swap off with somebody, that's kind of fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, tomorrow's Mother's Day, so out of her siblings, she has 3 siblings. She's the only one allowed to go in.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
So her 2 brothers and sister can't even go in the hospital to say hi to their mother on Mother's Day. You know what I mean? Because it's her father and her, the only 2 allowed in, because they were the ones that were there initially.
Yeah, it's strange. A lot of this stuff don't make much sense how they do things, but I've seen that with the restaurant. I mean, I think we've talked about this for 2 years. It don't make no damn sense. Some of this,
3 years, yeah.
Shit, I was laughing the other day at a lady, yesterday, I think, at a grocery store. 3 people in a car. They pull up. As soon as they pull up, they all throw their mask on. You get out, and then one just sits in the car with their mask on. And I'm just like, what the hell are you doing? Like,
My absolute favorite one is, I've seen it more than once, is there'll be a person with their mask on and they'll walk outside and then pull their mask on and light a cigarette. Like, Yeah, you're real worried about your fucking health.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's craziness, but to each their own, I guess. So.
And that's even more wrong if you think about it, because the reason for the mask, honestly, is so you don't touch your face and shit more than anything.
Yeah,
so they just
out or something.
Yeah, cough out.
Yeah.
So they just came outside and lit a cigarette where they're touching their fucking mouth after not one. I guarantee you, I've never seen somebody go wash your hands first.
Well, that's the real kicker about that. I mean, when it comes to stuff like that, like the people that do this for a living screw it up occasionally. That's totally why it's here. And they've been on school for a long time. I mean, the average person don't understand clean rooms and decontamination and all. I mean, you don't just spray some sanitizer and slap a mask on and think you're safe. That's retarded. That's retarded. But
that keeps you from snotting on other people's shit. Sorry, Squid, you're trying to get in.
Last night I'm at the grocery store and I'm going to the back corner of the store where the dairy department is, and I'm walking down the one aisle where I'm going to meet the corner and the other one runs perpendicular. And they've got pallets of food at the end of every aisle because they're restocking. The store's going to be closing in about an hour and 15 minutes, and they're going to restock overnight. And as I get to the corner, it's a blind corner, this entire family comes up. They've got the shopping cart, the mom, the dad, and two little kids. And I'm thinking, it's 11 o'clock at night. What are you doing with your kids at the grocery store? They're all wearing masks. They see me, their eyes bug out of their head, and they turn around because they don't want to be anywhere near me and I don't have a mask on, right? And they turn around and there's somebody behind them with the shopping cart and they don't have a mask. And they feel they're cornered. And which way do they go? So finally she just shoves the husband and the kids over to the side up against the cheese, and they go down the aisle to try to get away from all of us and our pestilence. And I'm thinking, do you not realize we're walking through the same store as you? We're breathing the same air as you. We're touching the same things as you. These people, just because they had this thing on their face, they think that they're impervious, and it's just like
mass psychosis, man.
Whatever. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's like they put a mask on and they just touched home base. They're safe. Like nothing can hurt you.
I'm worried about the future in a sense because of some of these people. I mean, like they're not thinking at all. So, and again, I don't want to completely harp on this, but it just.
And if you're that worried about your
kids and feel that way, that's wrong. You know what I mean? Like somebody wronged them. They totally mind them. You know what I mean? In my opinion, that's just wrong, man. I don't know. But
if you're that worried about your kids and there's two parents in the home, why wouldn't one parent stay home with the kids and the other one does the shopping to minimize the number of people that go out? These people don't think.
Yeah.
At this point, if you're that worried about anything, you're kind of fucking dumb. Let's be honest. You're easily scared.
Probably some other stuff out there where maybe people are sick and they're not trying to spread things and this, but
I've been shitting on truck stop toilets.
It's brainwashing. So
I've been shitting on truck stop toilets for 20 years. I've probably been exposed to every known fucking pathogen there is to man.
It's a bad.
I ain't that worried anymore, but.
I wouldn't even sit on one of those. I'd hover.
Yeah, see?
Screw that shit.
Shit. No, but I'm not somebody, I don't know. Some of it I don't get, some of it I get. I mean, my wife she had COVID bad. She still has long-term effects from the shit. I got nothing out of it. I've had it twice now. And I fucking barely get sick from it. So who knows, but you can't live your life friggin' running from the shit. Yeah.
What?
Oh, the missus is there.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
What? Sorry. You're going all fucking like Barry White on it while you're on here?
Sorry,
man, don't turn this into that kind of video. Holy shit. Oh yeah. Oh, and the camera went blank. Oh shit.
Just got coffee, see?
Wow, that was fucking quick, dude. Damn.
You brung me coffee, man. I'm doing something right. Those flowers work, guys.
Yeah. Oh. Sorry, I walked around here.
Kill the whole shill banner here going on.
Oh shit.
Man.
I will say I was not drinking on the way home, so it's not like that's not why I'm burping like that. I had to go get my mother a flower for Mother's Day.
Nice. Yeah, that's tomorrow, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Shit, I gotta do something. I ain't even.
Yeah.
Didn't even think of it. Somebody said something like yesterday or something, and it's the only reason I knew it was tomorrow. So yeah, I got to do something too. Just took.
I usually take her out. So. My mom, I usually take out for brunch, but I don't know what we're doing tomorrow.
That's the problem, dude. Like Mother's Day, I'd love to do that. There's a place I'd love to take her right. It's pretty close, but dude, everybody is there with their mom. Like everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's one of the most busiest days there is Mother's Day. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, my mom does not want to go stand in line for an hour to get a damn table. That's not my mom. Yeah, it's not me either. I will drive right the hell by. We've had this argument at some of these places. Oh, they give you don't give a damn. I'm not going to wait to go eat. Like I'd rather,
I'm the same way.
You know what I mean? So.
My wife gets pissed at me. We pull up somewhere and it's like an hour and a half wait. I'm like, nope, we'll find somewhere else.
I won't even make it in the parking lot sometimes. We'll roll up and see everybody. I'm like, oh hell no, pick something else. Yeah.
Have you ever gone to a place where you get there and they say there's going to be a wait, and you look around and there's empty booths, there's empty tables, and I'm thinking, why is there a wait? There's nobody behind us. There's not,
I don't know, man. I think I've seen places that are just slow like that, but not really.
Well, a lot of
like only one person showed up, and they normally.
I think a lot of times what happens like that is they got hit with like a bunch of people at once, and they're trying to let the kitchen catch up.
Maybe. Yeah.
Somebody got slammed with a huge group or something, and they just want to slow it down to get the kitchen caught up.
At least let us sit down, order some drinks, and get some appetizers while we wait. I mean, I don't know. I just don't like. I'm looking and I'm going, well, there's an open spot. There's an open spot. There's an open spot. Once again, I'm just, don't give me excuses. Give me some food.
No. Yeah, and it's like she's saying here, it's almost like the doctor's office. Like, I don't want to get in there and then be put in the back or at a table and then still have to wait for 45 minutes before you come and approach it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost the same damn thing. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm too damn picky, but it's not worth it to me to go out and, eating is fuel. I prefer my fuel taste good, but not making an afternoon out of it. You know what I mean? I'm really not. As a matter of fact, I still get yelled at for eating too fast. Everywhere we go, things like that. I'm done outside smoking a cigarette, ready to go, and everybody else is still finishing up, maybe getting dessert. I don't know.
Oh shit.
You were talking about the doctor's office. You ever been in the room and you could hear them on the other side, and they're there talking and joking, and they're doing this and they're doing that. And it's like, what are you doing? Or how long it takes them to do all the paper. They send you from one station to the next station. And then the doctor's over there. And I understand they have to write up their report and they save all this stuff in case you come back or whatever. But it's almost like, I don't know. I just, what you're paying to be there, what you're paying for your insurance, what all the stuff you're going through, and they don't want you to be late. They want you to show up early, and then they just make you wait and wait and wait. At the end, they should be like, you know what? We're sorry. We made you wait 2 hours for something we could have done in under 10 minutes. We're not going to, there's no charge today.
I've straight up left several times, and they called me up and they're like, what's going on? We had an appointment. I was like, yeah, the appointment was at 10, not 10:45. Like, I got to go back to work, like, and the messed up part is I called before my appointment to make sure we're on schedule because I'm leaving 2 guys at a job site to come here. So, I'm not trying to sit here while they're doing God knows what, you know what I mean? I need to be in and out. And they want to sit there and dick you around like they're special. Like, dude, my time costs money too. Like, can I send you a bill for an hour?
You should be able to. You should be able to.
Well, then you, okay? Because you're no more special than me. I don't give a shit. There's plenty of doctors out there, bro. Like, ain't a big deal. Like, I don't do insurance. I pay cash. You don't want my money, I'll go somewhere else because they're more than happy to take it. And I usually get a discount. Sometimes you will.
It's usually if you're paying cash, you get a discount.
So,
Holy shit, you're gonna pay us?
I'm not dicking around. An appointment's an appointment. I can't tell a customer I'm gonna be there at pick a time, 3:00, and then have somebody tell them at 4:15, we'll be with you shortly. Shit don't work that way. Like, that's that entitled shit. I don't. Yeah, I don't do well with that. Put it like that. Like, I don't even think. I don't know. I think the last time I've never even settled up with them after the last time, and I barely ever go to the doctor. So that was for like orthotics or whatever in my shoes or something because it's supposedly insurance or prescription or this or that or whatever. So that was a freaking pain in the ass. I ended up going and buying Dr. Scholl's, hopped on the machine, and I've been doing all right. I've still got.
I like Dr. Scholl's.
I think they're Dr. Scholl's, and one's with the machine. So, I mean, I got one from the military, plastic sets and this and that or whatever. Yeah. But after so long, your feet change, and I might not need that much support or whatever.
I buy the Dr. Scholl's ones from Walmart all the time for my hiking shoes, and they're friggin' like I bought like expensive ones that didn't work as well.
Yeah. That's freaking and that was another thing. They sent me to this one doctor, and it says no guns allowed and stuff. So I think I sent the lady in with a note saying, "Do they know of another place? Because I'm not doing business with them, basically." And then they told us about another place, and I went there, and everything was cool. So, I'm not like, who's supposed to protect me in there? What your phone? No, man, no.
Well, my biggest problem with that too is
that'll be my luck. I'm that.
My biggest problem with that at all places too is what am I supposed to do? We'll leave it in the car. Yeah, so when it gets stolen out of my car, now somebody has a gun that just committed a felony to get it. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I don't know. I just, I don't see that. I'm here for my feet. You're not throwing me in an MRI or, I'm not coming to be laid up or whatever, crap like that. I don't understand it, but I don't know, man. It's crazy.
So I'm walking tactical pocket dog at the moment.
Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, I got a hard time going where I can't bring a gun technically, but I'm not very trusting. These security guards, stuff like that. I mean, I know for a fact I have more training than you. You know what I mean? In a lot of cases, most police and stuff, and these guys are not paying attention to stuff. They're not. You know what I mean? They get complacent. They're doing their job. I don't know, man. As soon as you get complacent, that's when life comes back and bites you in the ass. Yeah. My life, Murphy's Law is the way it goes. If it can't happen, it's going to happen to me. I'm going to be falsely accused. I'm going to be investigated for murder. I'm going to be, this has all happened a couple times. All types of, you know what I mean? If it can't happen, it happens to me. So, granted, in one case, I told the police I was going to kill the guy. So I was definitely, definitely number one target. And then when he ended up dead, what they came to. But,
we'll go away. We got to give tactical pocket dogs some privacy at the moment.
That's another. So I can't blame him in that aspect. But a couple of the others, I mean, get off my ass, man. I don't know what the problem is, but I don't know. Crazy world, man.
Yeah.
Probably said too much.
Oh man, my fucking hold on, dog. My umbrella for my little seating area here fell on the pool and shit. Got fucked up. There we go.
work, bro.
What's that?
Pools are a lot of work.
Yeah, you can see what mine looks like right now.
that's horrible.
I ain't opened my motherfucker yet for the year.
Right now.
Yeah.
I'll give you 20
It's
bucks.
been like 40 degrees out. I ain't opened the fucking thing yet.
$20, man.
What's that?
It's been $20.
Oh, fuck. It'll cost me fucking $300 to fill the motherfucker. My kid had to have a pool. Had to have a pool.
That green stuff, the green slime, that's what you gotta go swimming in.
I gotta take that shit and hold on, I'm gonna flip the camera around again. I gotta get in there and clean the shit out before I open it. I ain't filling it with all them leaves and shit in there.
Yeah. Yeah, pools are a lot of work, man.
Oh yeah, well you should see here. Well, Rob will know what this shit is here, but here's one of my next projects. Did you see what that was?
I didn't really know. Okay. Yep.
Flooring.
Right.
There's about 25 bundles of flooring there.
Yeah.
Then I got
so make sure
I got
you check, your run length. I don't know if that's plank or wood, but I mean vinyl or wood, but
it's not composite shit.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Whatever. You know what I mean? The snap, the shit that's not supposed to snap together.
Check your on the manufacturer, because a lot of I've screwed this up myself. I'm gonna be honest. That's why I'm telling you this. The longest run you can have sometimes is only 20 some odd feet with some of those. And you have expansion joint. So make sure you check it, because I've had to come back where the floor is a floating floor and it was literally floating and it's shimmed and everything, but you know what I mean? It's just that's the product, and it cost me gas and time to get back out, cut a seam in, and now everything's perfect. I mean, they're not upset, but
that room
another, and I gave them what they wanted, and then they ended up not wanting that. So
that's for my family room. So that room's 18 by 20, but it has a fireplace on one side, so it's less than 20 in either direction. Then
you're probably okay, but every manufacturer is different. So if you're worried about the warranty, just check the box or look it up online. You know what I mean? So because I've done this before where it's been no problems, but then I use other products and it's a problem. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah. What really sucks is I bought the original of that. I bought about 10 bundles I had to do my daughter's bedroom. And we found hardwood when we tore up her carpet in her bedroom. So I was like, well, fuck it, I'll refinish the hardwood. So I kept those. We were going to do the family room with them. Well, we went back to the store the other day where I bought it, and they discontinued the shit that I already had 10 bundles of. Fuck, so I had to buy another 14 bundles of the shit at like about $12 a bundle more than what I paid. $12 a pack. More than what I originally paid because the price went up on the shit. And that was the sale price. I'm like, fuck. I just paid like fucking $850 for the rest of that shit.
The one I just did, I think, was close to $1,500 or $2,000, and that was just a couple floors. You know what I mean? So and that's before
that would be.
So,
it's close. I mean, if you're going by what prices they have now, it's close to $1,500 worth of product sitting there. It's like $1,400 probably.
A huge swing, because you'll look at one product, there's not much difference, and it's I don't know, I'll throw an example out, I don't know, $1.99 a foot, and then you look at another one and it's $5.99 a foot. You know what I mean? Or this or that. It adds up quick. Like it really does. So.
I don't remember what that is now, a square foot, but it was $61 a pack for however many square foot's in a pack. Yeah. And then I think when we bought it,
17 square feet in a box or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's freaking get you, man.
And I bought an extra 2 boxes just to make sure that, one, I didn't fuck up my measurement, because there's always a chance I was drunk and didn't measure right, and 2, if they're discontinuing it, and something happens to something, I want to have enough to be able to fix the floor, you know?
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's nice to have extra. Definitely nice. And I would recommend getting the install kit as well. I don't know if you got one or not, but
Not yet. I can go back. I can get just the universal. Yeah, I mean the underlayment and shit. I can get just because I won't know until I tear up the old carpet shit if I get a
read your box. Some of them don't require underlayment. Some require a certain brand underlayment. Prices. And
this shit is supposed to have like the foam on the underside, so you're not supposed to have to lay like a backer. You know what I mean?
No, so you probably.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I would just, the way I always do it for customers is just read the package. Everybody wants a warranty. When they buy the product, they see the warranty on the box, they expect to get it.
Yeah.
The last thing I want is their brother-in-law coming in, 2 weeks later saying I did it wrong or something. So, because everybody's got that brother-in-law. And then I wonder, well, why the hell didn't you just hire him? Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's how it is. As soon as you leave, everybody and their brother comes up. It's like that with the trailer parks. Everybody's got to come inspect it. And, well, I don't know, give it the snake eye and shit like that. That's how it goes. So just do it right. You know what I mean? Where I can bring in the box, explain it, go check the website. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay. So, but people are funny. So, but the install has a little like L bracket deal. So when you get your edges and can't lock it in, you can pull back, tap on that real lightly, and it'll help set it in. Like, I usually don't buy stuff like that, but I did. I bought an install kit on this last one because it does make it a little easier, honestly.
Yeah. I'll go check it out. I'm sure.
Anyway, but they're like $35.
I'll have to check it out. For $35, I'll probably buy it.
Little black, like wedge block that you can tap everything on and stuff. So, it doesn't damage your product, this and that. It's more professional looking. So, but it does make it easier. So,
Set the shit somewhere where I can actually stand, and I should just go sit on my back porch, actually. Hold on.
Squib had to run. I know he's barbecuing or something with the family. So,
there we go. All right.
Kevin?
That's much better. There we go. I can set the shit here, but I look fatter sitting down. So,
And are your floors level? That's another thing with that stuff.
They should be. I just got to make sure I don't have to replace any of the subfloor before I do anything, because I won't know until I rip shit up.
But any major big dips or humps in the floor, that'll float, and when you walk over it, it'll start kind of make a little, doesn't make much noise, but you'll feel it under your foot. And depending on how bad it is, it could break the lock over time because, it's
gotcha.
Then. So anything small or, anything, not a major issue, but, some people are like, oh, you could, I don't know, huge problems, and they just want to run over it and think it's going to be fine. It don't work that way. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It shouldn't be too bad. That room's the newest addition to this house. So.
Oh, that might be the worst freaking one then. So.
Yeah, you never know, because Russ out 50.
A lot of especially some of these houses, these little developments they pop up and everything with the, what is it? HMOs or whatever, the little homeowner associations, and you got to have the right mailbox and can only have 2 cars. And man, I've seen 2 inches of leeway in the contracts of these places. You go in the garage and studs aren't even touching the plate, and it's legal. It's all fine. You know what I mean? They get to the end, they don't cut shingles, they just overlap them. Flashing? What the hell's flashing? We got tar. It's like, you know what I mean?
That I remember seeing back when I was flashing what? They just fucking tar the valley out with freaking.
I'm like, whoa.
They use like an ice and water barrier and just tar the valley out, like that thick paper shit. Like, what?
Man. Wow. Some of these, they got nice trucks. They look professional. You know what I mean? The uniforms are busy. It don't mean they're doing good work, folks. God, so it really doesn't. It's crazy. And yeah, like she's saying, nothing seems to be built like it used to. Like, I don't think I've ever found a perfectly square building that I've had to work on. Like,
You
I'm
won't
talking
ever. Everything settles over
I
time.
don't think so. Yeah.
You could build that motherfucker perfect in a perfect square. You
Mhm.
give it 5 years and it's not going to be square. Everything settles over
Yep.
time. Everything moves.
Yeah. Like starting that flooring off a wall, be careful.
Yeah.
Which wall you pick, and they're supposed to run certain directions.
No, I already know.
The plank and
Yeah.
all this stuff and blah, blah, blah.
I already know that. I already noticed got some chalk lines down there. And
that's what I did. Because you'll notice that sucker, man, you know what I mean? So then you got to snug it up so you got enough leeway because you got to leave your gap, you know what I mean? Put your spacer in, but you'll find where you almost got close to a half inch at some point, and then it's a quarter inch at another. And then you're like, now I got to get bigger trim because of this shit. But it's the only way it's really going to drop in straight. You can flex it, but it's going to look like shit later. The
only thing nice with that room is it has floorboard heat on the outside, so I can hide that shit underneath the heat down there.
Yeah, a little bit of a plus then, yeah.
Yeah, just in the corners where there ain't no floorboard heat, I'll have to look. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I hide some of that shit under the heating registers then. I always look for ways to cheat and hide shit,
You can, yeah, in some cases. So I know myself, I would remove the covers and try to fill in behind it the best I could because somebody's brother-in-law would come over the next day and say how I tried to rip them off and didn't do it right, didn't complete the job, and then they'll start kicking at the edge board to get it to separate and be like, oh, look at this test, So, that's where I say cover your ass, but that's different when you do it for yourself versus somebody else. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
And I don't give a fuck who bitches because I'm doing it myself.
As long as you're happy, you're fine. Yeah, exactly.
You got it.
Get the hell out,
We've already done that. That looks like shit. Well, fuck you. Leave. What do you?
Yeah. Exactly. The hell did you get in here? But yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. No. I got a whole fireplace area and shit with pavers I bought to do out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I just did that too. I bought a whole bunch of shit keeps disappearing quick. So I bought all the pavers and shit to put a little fireplace area out in the backyard and stuff like that. Oh man, I got a bunch of shit to do.
Yeah, I've got a list of
my garden in.
Chipping off little by little. I need to get those AK things made up for R&L displays. So that's another problem. So working on the
rocket lock action on the R&L display. See,
working on the clips, and I've been distracted and doing a bunch of other stuff lately. So I need to get that back out because I know there's a few people out there that are interested in them. So, but it's got to be right. So there's no point in doing rework or throwing out crap, product that doesn't work the way it should. I was going to say a crappy product, but if I put it out, it's not a crappy product. So I got to stop myself there.
Somebody asked what kind of dog. Somebody asked me what kind of dog. It's a tactical pocket dog is a Porky. So she's a Pomeranian and Yorkie.
Rick's doing all right. I'm Gabriel. He's had a loss in the family, so he's hanging out with the family today. Asked me to cover, so that's what's going on basically. So he's okay. Yeah, he might be a little burned out of his family, but that happens. So yeah,
I can understand that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm hiding out in the car and on the fucking porch right now. No. I'm in my car and out on the porch drinking right now. We don't got to talk about burned out on your family.
So it'd be hilarious if the only thing they eat at the get together was green bean casserole and mac and cheese. Yeah, Rick would have a freaking meltdown. So,
what's his problem with green bean casserole and mac and cheese? Shit, that sounds like if you want to invite me over and get me to come. Yeah,
I know. Yeah. I'm not a huge casserole fan, but I've had some good casserole, but I've also had some that wasn't great. But
but who doesn't like fucking homemade mac and peas.
I don't know. Rick had a girl all interested in him for a while, and they were going back and forth. And then the next thing you know, I think he went over to her place, and she made him green bean casserole, and that was it. Rick was done. God. Oh my God. No more.
Never mind. I ain't gonna go there.
You know, the guy's got his
I
don't know, man.
I married a farm girl, so she knew how to cook. But still, I ain't ever gave up nothing for a bad meal. Let's put it that way. I'll sneak off to a fucking restaurant before. If anything else is good, we'll sneak off to a restaurant somewhere.
I hear it. Yeah. Food wasn't the deal breaker.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
I'm shocked. We've been blowing through here. I think there was a little counter here somewhere. Shit, 2 hours we've been running. So
yeah, 2 hours going.
well, yeah.
I got some people out there. I can't see who. Apple pie, apple and blueberry casserole. Sounds interesting. Blue Moon. I need beer now. Yes, you absolutely do need beer now. I will never tell anybody that you don't need beer now. In fact, I actually told myself I was going to stop drinking the other day, and then I thought about it. I was like, why would I listen to a fat drunk?
That's funny. I've got a few people I've known that I would definitely tell not to drink. So it seems like every time they do, their life ends up upside down. They end up with some other chick on a 4-wheeler trail in their brand new truck, and all types of shit. And don't call me,
dude. You gotta get into some redneck.
Don't call me.
See, you're not into enough red. You gotta come out here with me. That sounds like a good ass redneck weekend. You got like 3 other chicks, your pickup truck,
so not according to his wife.
Well, if his wife finds out about it, then that's a problem.
Not good. But that's a whole nother story. Yeah, some people. Dude, I don't know why you drink when you get thrown on your ass, you end up in jail, and your whole life gets thrown upside down every time you do, every couple of years. Just leave that.
That sounds like tequila there.
You can handle your shit, by all means, go ahead. But when you can't handle your shit, you gotta, keep yourself in check, man.
Oh, I actually got to head out after this beer anyway, truthfully, because I know when my kid's coming home here.
Want to get busted sitting around chatting, drinking a beer? You got to go pick up a rake, act like you're doing dad stuff, huh?
That's it. Yeah, not even pick up a rake. I just got to act like I'm doing dad stuff. Yeah.
I get you.
My kid's not stupid. Dad stuff. She'll come in and dad stuff will consist of where he's sitting out here drinking beer. No.
That's funny. Yeah, man. Well, we'll wrap it up soon anyway. I wasn't expecting 2 hours, honestly.
Oh, shit.
I've been sitting on my ass for too long with a close to 3-hour road trip earlier, right before the show and everything. So wasn't looking forward to it. I'm not a fan of sitting down for too long, so.
I'm a fan. Well, I'm a fan of sitting down.
I'm a pacer. Yeah, it don't matter. That's half the reason I make people nervous. I gotta stay moving. And might help for fitness in a sense, but this counter, I'd blow the average person away. Yeah, honestly. So
look at me. I have the body of a god.
Hey,
too bad it's Buddha, but
none of us are perfect, so we all pick our battles and stuff. So
what's for dinner? I'm not sure yet. I got pork chops and I got some hot sausages myself. One or the other I'm gonna do for dinner.
You got reloading from the hot pot out there. What's up, man?
It has apple and blueberry casserole. Yeah.
Well, this guy with his tactical badassery online there in those videos. Pretty cool.
I'm back in 1 second.
Yeah, so well, I think time flew pretty good. Probably, hopefully, this just helped fill in a little gap for some people out there. This and that. Figure when he gets back here, I'm pretty much gonna wrap this up. How are you doing jumbo shells on the grill, man? Something ain't adding up here, Squib. I mean, maybe. I suppose you could, but it seemed like a lot more work. Or maybe I'm just off.
What was that? Jumbo shellfish? What?
I think you said like jumbo shells on the grill, jumbo shells and cheese because of roll call. So last I heard he was stepping off and messing with the grill. So I sure wouldn't be boiling water to make shells and shit out on a grill. Unless I had to, emergency or something. But
yeah,
after that, it seems like a lot of work. So
I've actually cooked a whole fucking big meal that was supposed to be cooked inside on my grill because we were out of power. I fired up both grills on
here. You got to get it done. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Shit, I've cooked a lot of stuff the same way. So, I've done lunch at work with what they call the hobo grill around here. Family Dollar store or Family Dollar. They got shit grill thing for like $5 or something. Yeah, shit. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere ripping a house apart or something. Like, what the hell? You know what I mean? I'm not driving 45 minutes to go get a shitty burger from McDonald's at some time. You know what I mean? Like, screw that shit. Just throw up right here, man.
I've bought those over the years and cooked them on fucking porches and shit. Fuck it, get a grill. They're $10.
Me too. Don't like the siding up. Yep.
Throw in a bag of charcoal. We're good to go.
People that get them just for fishing trips or whatever, going out hanging out for the day. I mean, really, they're just drinking beer, getting out of the house is what it seems. They care less about fishing. But
hey, you want to come on a fishing trip? I got a bunch planned.
Hey, man.
I'm not saying that it's just about drinking beer and getting out of the house. I'm not.
Right.
Your old lady might be there around the corner, but I got a bunch of fishing trips planned this year.
How you doing, Chris? So, but figure we'll try to wrap this up so I can get off my ass. Don't end up with hemorrhoids or something. But,
all right, man. Well,
guys
for the invite.
Oh, yeah, no problem, man. So I thank everybody out there for showing up. Squib for jumping in, not leaving me hanging on my own here. So Chris had stuff to do, but sent him an invite. So hopefully I'm off his shit list. Not that I was really on it. I'm just playing around. So, but other than that, hopefully all you guys come back, check out Rick's show in the future. I do plan on probably doing one of my own here shortly. I've been saying that for a little bit. So some point, you
better invite my ass.
Oh, yeah. $20 in your end, man. 20, you got it.
First episode should be all about fucking Bigfoot.
It could be. I figure I'll do, probably going to do a mix-up where I don't know if I'm going to put a marker up in the beginning of the show or what. Some will be serious. Some are just having fun, man. Yeah, but there's a couple topics.
Oh, if you want me to be serious, that could be a problem. But,
Yeah,
I try and actually pretend I'm intelligent sometimes.
Hey, I know you got a rep to keep, so you know what I mean.
I know. I'm an asshole. Yeah.
You won't push. I got one too. Yeah. So hey, can't let.
I'm a vulgar drunk asshole. I got to keep that going on at least somewhat. Have a good night. Thanks, guys. Hey, have a good night.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs, folks. So guess we're gonna get out of here. You got any last words? You want to tell people about your channel or anything?
It don't matter. Nobody watches my shit anyway.
you know, you maybe get back into that PA law stuff or stuff. Seems like a lot of people are interested in that.
I may do something. Actually, we do have. Well, the rally's coming up. I probably will. I haven't put out a video in fucking forever, but I probably will put out something announcing the rally here. I have to actually look up the dates. It's in September this year, I think, for the PA Capital Rally. They changed it because different people are kind of taking it over. So it's not. I'm trying to think. I want to say September 12th. It's a Monday. It's like the second Monday in September, but I'll have to look it up. But I probably will put out a video for that, even though I haven't put out one in a long time. Just try and get some people motivated on that shit.
Something like that. I mean, even if you get one or two people that go, I mean, it's something. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
So I didn't even know about a rally until recently. I think Barbecue or somebody was talking about something. So
yeah, I actually sent a few people a message about it.
Okay.
So hopefully,
I'd probably hit that.
I didn't even know about it until recently, which is fucked up. That should tell you how messed up it is right now with the people that took. I don't want to disparage the people that took it over, but there is such little promotion of it right now that I didn't even fucking know about it, and I've helped organize these things before.
That's a problem, man.
Yeah,
it's a problem. I mean, that's actually a good topic for another show in some cases.
Yeah. It was just messed up.
There's not much each other all the time. You know what I mean? Especially things like these rallies and stuff. I mean, whether you want to carry or not carry, whatever, man, you still got to show up. You know what I mean? I don't know.
It was the same people that we dealt with out in Pittsburgh, if you know.
Okay.
So it'll be a clusterfuck. Let's put it that way.
I don't know. But
yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, but all right. Well, we'll wrap it up. Thanks for joining us, guys. Remember, G23's got a chat later if anybody's interested. Help each other out there. Go check out each other's channels. Pop in, give them a thumbs up. Check out my videos. Buy a display. Don't let your guns get violent. There's lots of things,
That is true. It keeps your guns from getting violent. They can't be loaded if they're in a display. They won't go running off and shoot somebody by themselves.
They're respected. They're loved. Show these antis that you take care of your guns better than they take care of their children, apparently. But we want to get into that. But all right, guys and girls, everybody out there, have a good day. Make it a good one. We'll see you around here. In the back webs or whatever. So, eat a salad.
Bye, y'all.
Cheers.